Hi, my name's Kat. Thank you for joining me today for this bar workout. So you're going to need a chair to be able to hold on to if you don't have a ballet bar. I will also be using some little 1 kg dumbbells. If you don't have any though, you can always put ankle weights on your wrists or just do the movements without anything in your hands, and that's fine as well. As always, listen to your body, have some fun, modify if you need, take as many rests as you need. Let's get started. I'm going to start by mobilizing all our joints to get prepared for our movement. So we'll balance on one leg and circle your ankle and try and make that circle as large as you can to get all the joint nice and lubricated. Then we go back the other way. And then we bring the foot up in front, flex it, try and keep your hips facing forward. I'm going to do a big circle into the hip now. Keep the leg really active, testing our balance. And then go back the other way, little donkey kick and around. Great, then we'll go over to the other side. Big circle, getting to that end range of motion, putting a bit of tension into it. And then we go back the other way. And lift up through center, square off your hips, moving to your end range of motion in your hip without compensating anywhere else. And we'll donkey kick behind and around. Excellent. Bring those legs together. Circle the knees. You want to straighten them completely at the back, bending in front. And then back the other way. We'll then step nice and wide. We'll come back into those hips, but this time we'll do hip circles. And reverse. Let's come into a nice side stretch. So opening up the side of the body, and while we're holding here, let's circle into the wrist. Go back the other way with the wrist. And then up and over. Back the other way. Coming back up and soften to the knees. We'll come into the spine. We open up the chest and then round the spine. Inhale to open. Exhale to scoop the belly. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you open. Exhale, let's do one more. Good, and then twist. Try to get as much rotation through the shoulders as you can. Letting your arms flop. And coming back to center, make your fist just a big circles. Once again, trying to get to your end range of motion without flaring the ribs forward. And then let's go back the other way. I don't know about you, but my shoulders are a little bit crunchy. This feels really good. Stretch it all out. Last one. Excellent. And we've just got our neck to go. So shoulders down, nice and tall spine, very gently chin to chest, ear to shoulder, all the way around. And we'll go once more in the other direction. Good. Shake it out. Okay. Now grabbing your little dumbbells if you have them, otherwise just mimic the arms. We'll start in our first position. So heels together, toes turned out. Roll your shoulders back and down. and then hug your elbows in towards your rib cage. Okay, so we're going to swivel the feet and the arms in and then out, always keeping the elbows tucked in. So squeeze the shoulder blades together behind when you open. We're swiveling on the heels. 5 more. Warming up that upper back. 2 and 1. Bring your arms up. So we go into second. Bring it together in first. Other side. Together in first. Open the chest. Together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together without popping the ribs. Up to you how deep you want to go into your second plie. Four more on both sides. Last one, both sides. Holding here, up and down. Nice and tall in the spine. Keep your chest open. I like to exhale as you push up to give you a little bit more power. Or 5 more. And bring the palms together. Come low, hold, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Swivel that back foot. Punch. Come through center. Swivel that other side. Center. Five more. Both sides. 4, 3, 2. Last one, both sides. Stay low. Punch forward. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back down. Reach your arms out. I'm going to straighten. Come back through center. Straighten. Back through center. Three more, both sides. Hello, arms. 2. Last one. And release. Now turn one foot in, one foot out. So it's like a warrior kind of pose if you're into yoga. So bend into your front knee. Bring your elbow down, reach over top, and then push through that front foot and reach to the sky, palm up. Again, you're down, controlling that back shoulder, especially if you've got the dumbbell. Be mindful of the joints. Utilize your obliques, your side core to help with this movement. do 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. Now imagine we're doing a crunch, so scoop your belly to your spine as you come in. Open, crunch, in, open. So we exhale in, inhale. Four more. Good, all the way up, swivel the feet over, other side. Inhale, up, exhale, over. Actually, the breath goes better the other way around, but find your rhythm that works for you. Last 4. Last 1. Holding here. Crunch, open, belly button to spine, open. Three, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up. Inhale, reach. Exhale up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last 1. Step together. Reach to the sky. I'm going to bring elbow to opposite knee and overhead press. Twist, reach, twist, reach. So I could standing crunch as well, so activate your core. Five more. 3, 2, 1. And reach, 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 reach. Stepping out to the side. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to step overhead. Over, over. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, and that's the warm up. Let's have a quick drink. It's always important to hydrate. Good opportunity to catch the breath. And then we're going to come side on to our chair. So back into our first position, standing up nice and tall. So think beautiful posture, shoulders back and down, long neck. So the arm that's away from the chair is going to reach across your body and then twist behind. But I want you to try and keep your hips facing forward, so the rotation's coming from the shoulders. Core on, squeeze your thighs together. Okay, so we reach, reach, reach across, open. Four more, then we add a plie to the same movement. 3, 2, and 1. Now we plie when we go across and twist. plie, and twist. Two more. Step to second. We go bend, and then we fold, scoop, and up, side, and scoop, fold forward. So you're leaning towards your chair with both of those movements. Three more, both ones. Two. Last one. Good, step together. Hand on your hip, parallel feet. Out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Nice and tall in your posture. Only lifting your leg to the point where this hip doesn't have to move. So the one closest to the chair stays still. So we're only hinging to the range of motion that one leg. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1 and pause. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Now we focus on this other hip. We've got our tipping bird and down. Tip and down. So this other leg isn't changing shape. It's actually the other hip that's doing all the work. For 5, keep your chest open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel. You're down and out to the side. So back to the first hip now. Up to you how deep you want to go into your squat. Hinging in the hips. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now we go the other hip. Down and hinge. Like a karate kick. And hinge. Tipping bird with the hip closest to your chair. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Bring your elbow down. Don't put all your weight into it if it's a dodgy chair like mine. Keep your leg in line with your body. We bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Keep your chest open towards me. Squeeze an invisible ball behind your knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend it on 1. Now do a little kick behind, squeezing into your booty. Make sure you're not arching into your lower back too much. It's quite a small movement. Core on. Do another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up, down and up. Keep the knee bent, foot flexed. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. We'll add them together. So we go kick, release, down and up. Kick, release, down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, release. Bring that leg further away from the chair, behind, and then lean towards your chest. So opening up that side body. And flexing forward. And come back up. Good, so we bend into the knees, do a little fold, push your chair down, wiggle out the hips, and then come back up. We'll do that all on the other side. All right. So coming back into your first position, nice and tall, shoulders back. We reach, so cement your hips forward, don't move them. We reach across the body and behind. And behind. Great. Firm into the belly. We've got 3 more and add in our plie. Last one. All right, so we plie as we go across, pull behind. Plie, pull behind. Last one. Good, step into second. Into our second plie, lean towards the chair, then scoop your belly and fold towards the chair. Lean, crunch, fold. Great, lean and crunch and fold. Three more. Last one. Good, step together. All right, out to the side and in. Out to the side and in. Remember to only be moving one hip. Well, it's not even really the hip moving, it's actually the thigh bone that's moving in the hip socket. We've got 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, 1, and pulse. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leave it up on 1. Now we hinge the other hip. Hinge our little tipping bird. Chest stays open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel, down and out to the side. Squat and out to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we've got our karate kick. Down and other hip hinges. Down and kick. Down and kick. Tipping bird. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and holding up on 1. Elbow comes down, long line in line with your hip, bend and kick, bend and kick. Squeeze that ball behind your knee, invisible ball. Keep your shoulder pulled back so we're open to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend it on 1. With our little kicks, squeeze into the glute for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go down and up, down and up. Keep the knee bent, flexed foot. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now look at our combo. Kick, release, down and up. Kick, release, down and up for 8, 7, 6. Try not to move your lower back. 5, just the booty, my knee. 4, get the heel back. 2, and 1. Release. Leg comes behind. Nice opening at the side body. And then folding forward. And rolling up. We'll do that beautiful stretch again. Bending into the knees. Fold forward. And roll back up. We're going to stay facing our chair now. Have the feet parallel, like you're on railway tracks, nice and tall. So you're down, squeeze up, down, squeeze up. You go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back down and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold 1. Heels up, heels down. Keep your spine nice and straight. We're hinging at the hips. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heels back up. Stay here. Up and down. Up and down. Three, 2, 1. Come down and pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold 1. This time, single leg up. Single leg up. Try not to drop the hips too much. Stay nice and stable. Down and up. Down and up. Think posture. Good. Let's go faster. Down, up, down, up. Keep those hips still. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Release. We swivel the heels in, swivel the heels out. So like the beginning, but this time we're swiveling on the ball of the foot instead of the heels. Now moving recovery. Four more. And 3, 2. Staying here on 1. Heels together, toes turned out. Plie. So now trying to stay straight in the spine instead of hinging like we did before. So tall. Zip those thighs. Squeeze into your glutes to get the most out of your movement. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold 1. Both heels up and down, up, down. For 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Return to our plies with the heels lifted. Stay nice and tall. For 5, still do the squeeze. 4, squeeze in. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back down and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Single leg down and up. Other side. Try not to drop the hips too much. Down and up, down and up. 4, 3, feel those thighs. 2, and 1. Then we're going to go double time. Let's go faster. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Oh my goodness. All right, bring one heel up to bum. Give yourself a stretch. Other side. And then we'll do a nice calf stretch as well. Push your heel back, parallel feet, elbows down. And other side. All right, have a quick drink. Excuse my children in the background. All right, we're going to grab our dumbbell again if you have one. You only need the one. So facing your chair on a diagonal, nice and tall, palm forward, point behind. So we're going to reach up and then point behind. So try not to move the shoulder or swing the arm. We're just bending the elbow and bringing that leg in front. Hold it up here. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift. Then we go elbow in like the beginning. Open and close. Keep the elbow tucked. The leg can go lower if your hip flexor is not liking this. Pull your shoulder blade in towards your spine for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we lunge. Lunge, lift up. Lunge, overhead press. Two more. Oops, out of the kick. All right, then we curtsy, tendu. Curtsy, tendu. Behind, point to the side. The arm's doing a similar movement to before, but the elbow's open now. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come back into our curtsy. Pulse, 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 pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on. 1. Lift your heel and lift your arm. Lift, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand to your hip. We've got our tipping bird. We're tipping from that back hip, or the hip closest to the chair, I should say. This time we point the toe instead of our karate kick. Float a little bit more gracefully. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Other side. So we're on a diagonal. Point behind, shoulder back, palm forward. Up, behind. Try not to swing the shoulder or the elbow. 2 more. And then hold it up, tip down and up, tap and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up on 1. Elbow stays tucked in. Point and in, point and in. Pull that shoulder blade into your spine. Try and straighten the leg completely. You can drop it lower if you need to. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lunge. Lunge down, knee up, overhead press. Up to you how deep you want to go into your lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we've got our curtsy. Curtsy, undo. Curtsy, undo. 3, 2, and 1. Come into your curtsy and hold. 10, pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your heel and your arm. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand on your hip. Do our point the toe kick curtsy. Hinge from the other hip. Dipping bird. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we can move the chair out of the way. Keep hold of your dumbbells and lay out your mat. All right, so coming down onto all fours. And knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and just moving the shoulder blades. Keep your arms straight. You drop up and down, moving the shoulders. Two more. Good. Now try and drop the elbows. You can shift your body back a little bit, your shoulders back a little bit if you want, which is going to be more comfortable. But if you keep your shoulders stacked over your hands, it's going to be a lot harder for the triceps. You may not be able to get your elbows all the way down. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. And then we step the hands a little wider. Shuffle the legs further back and then drop your hips forward into our diagonal. We'll do our push-ups. Lower, push away, lower, push away. We'll just do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Bring your arms behind. Have your feet hip distance apart. Really push down through the hips and palms facing up. Active through the legs. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze them together and lift your hands and then release. So we exhale, lift, inhale, release. If you have any back issues, you can focus on your transverse abdominis activation a little bit more. So squeeze your pelvic floor, belly button up, only coming up as high as you feel okay. I want to focus more on the upper back than the lower back, so it's not really about the height. Let's do 2 more. Holding up on this last one. Now reach your arms forward and reach your arms back. Reach your arms forward and reach your arms back. Pull the belly button in. Keep the spine nice and long. Looking down. We've got 1 more. And release. Whew. Now keep your forehead down. Hips pushing down, activating into the glutes. Lift one leg and lower. Lift the other leg and lower. Try not to rock from side to side. Try to keep your legs straight. So you can feel hamstring and glute activation up that posterior side. You can either stay with your single leg or double. So really reaching your toes away from the body. Squeeze into the booty, push your pubic bone down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up on 1. Open shut for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let the knees go side to side. And then place your hands under your shoulders. Round your spine. Shake it out. And come into a child's pose or a shell stretch, which is the high rounded version. Child's pose is a bit lower, bringing your bum down towards your heels. You're going to flip it around now to lay on your back. Have your dumbbells with you. Alrighty, so feet grounded. Try and find your neutral spine. So that's where your hip bones and your pubic bone are all at the same level. There's like a little gap under your lower back that your fingers can fit under. So you want to keep that whole structure nice and still and just gently firm. So what I mean by that is not like a full squeeze, but if you were to push your fingers into that lower belly, it's got a bit of resistance. It's not too squishy. So you've got just a little firmness. So you can kind of pull your pelvic floor in a little bit, not to 100%, but that will help with the firmness. Okay, we'll bring your arms up, shoulder blades flat to the floor, and we'll scissor one arm over and then the other. So trying not to lift and lower the rib cage as well. There's no movement except for the shoulder joint. One more on both sides. Then tuck your tailbone under, push the lower back to the floor, bring your legs up into a tabletop position. And now we'll hold your arms still. We'll tap and lift, tap and lift. Keeping that firmness in your belly and keep the lower back down. If there's any clicking in the hips, you can make the movement really small. If there's any pain in the lower back, you can always change it around. So you're lifting and lowering with one foot grounded, and that's going to take away some of the intensity on your spine and your core. 2 more both sides. So you now have the option of doing a tap and opposite arm extension, or we add a long lever which is going to add a lot more weight onto your belly. So whichever option you choose, keep that lower back down, keep wrapping your corset. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale to pull it all in. Two more. Good. Bring the feet down. Bring your elbows out to the side. Now come into our bridges to work our hamstrings. So lift your hips, do a little tuck of the hips at the top. So you bring your pubic bone towards your face, tailbone tucked under, chest press, and then dipping down. Lift and tuck, and down. Squeeze into the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, holding up on 1. Now palms towards one another, open and close. A little bend in the elbows, those inner thighs in, keep your hips high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your palms together. I'm going to bend the elbows, do a little halfway dip, and then up. Bend and up. Squeeze into the booty. Keep that tuck for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep open, close, dip and up. Open, close, dip and up. Four more. Last one. Ooh, calm down. Knees to side to side. Alright, now one weight only. Keep your right foot grounded, right hand with the weight, left leg up, left hand behind the head. So crunch to the outside of the leg and then extend long. Exhale, crunch, inhale, lengthen. Just be really mindful of that top shoulder. You can always drop the weight. Two more. Alright, swap. We're rotating from the shoulders, not from the hips. Two more. Excellent. Dropping that weight. Now interlace your hands behind your head, thumbs down either side of your neck. You're going to come into a crunch. Push your lower back down, lift your legs up. Okay, we extend and in. Extend and in. If you don't need to support the head, you can release. And then we'll make it a little bit more of a smooth transition. You can keep it slow or alternating. for 6, 5, look at your thighs, 4, get that nice neck alignment, 2, and 1. Bring the legs in, get them a little cuddle, a little side to side. We've only got one more movement to do. Alright, bring your arms wide, have your palms face down, legs back up into that tabletop position. Now if you've got any lower back issues, your movement is going to be tiny. Okay, we're going to do a little lean to one side, and then exhale to push your lower back through center and come through. Inhale as we lean to the other side, exhale, wrap in and come through center. So your movement can be tiny, as I mentioned, or you can maybe even come almost tapping the floor and up and over. If you want to add on more resistance and more intensity, you can add straight legs, so that long lever puts more weight on the core to support. Just try not to arch into the mid-back. I want to keep connecting through the lower back as we come through our center. Let's do 2 more, both sides. Last one. Excellent work. And we'll come into our happy baby. Flex your feet to the sky. Either hold on to your legs or the soles of the feet. Try and push your shoulders down into the floor, tailbone into the floor. Deep breath here. Then try and straighten one leg. You can always just release the hand a little bit lower. Bring it in, and then the other side. And bring it in. Soles of the feet together. Pull it in. And then keep the feet together. Drop it down. Over the knees nice and wide. Bring your arms into a cactus position, really opening up the chest. Taking a deep breath here. And keeping your arms where they are, bring the thighs together and then walk the feet away so the knees fall in. You feel that stretch in the outside of your hips, that internal rotation. And pull the knees apart. Keep your feet wide. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side, trying to get that back knee as far down as you can. If you have scoliosis in your spine, however, don't want to push too deep into it unless it feels good. And then fall to one side. If you want to deepen the stretch, bring your bottom foot onto the top knee. And over to the other side. Optional to hook the foot up. And come back to center, plant the feet. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Calm your nervous system. Soaking up your practice. Try to completely relax. Center your mind on one thing, whether it's your breath, one of your senses, to try to find stillness and calm. And bringing your arms down by your side, rolling to your side and coming up to any comfortable seated position. Always take a moment, bring your hands to your heart and just feel deep gratitude for your incredible body. Never taking for granted the way you move. And bring your hands to prayer at your forehead. Feeling gratitude for this time you've given yourself to nourish your body and your mind. And I thank you so much for spending your time and your energy with me. Namaste.